I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
This place gives me the creeps. You really think that lord is hiding out here?
Be careful. The air is dense with astral energy. Something's not quite right about this place.
How are you able to pick up on all this stuff anyway? Is it something that all astral arts wielders can do?
I must admit, I'm curious myself. Perhaps her den and bloodline has something to do with it.
Dohalim.
Apologies. I meant no disrespect.
Stay alert, everyone. There's a good chance that she already knows we're here.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Finally, some open space again.
I think Hootle senses something.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard. I suppose if you're a lord going into hiding, a forest is one place to turn.
We don't know for sure she's here. Keep looking.
There. Phew, what a rush. Guess I misread the landing.
Hi, Hoodle!
You're mine! Dragon Pirate!
This one's mine!
You're
Raise your
finished!
hide as thick as armor!
Rain Alpha!
Art Steel! Don't mind if I do! Fury!
Take this!
Burning!
Ah!
Glacial Spear!
Thrust!
Evil!
Megasonic Thrust!
Its armor's too
Freeze
strong.
Laser!
It'll split it open! Be my guest!
Glacial Spear! Pierce Evil!
Burn!
I can carve through armor!
Seal! Lancer!
Dragon Shout!
We got the advantage.
Good. Just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, because Raw's on it.
Double Demon Fang!
It was nice while it lasted.
Demon Fang! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Plasma Shock!
Jolene! Hey! Blow them away!
There! Photon down to the wall! Seal!
You're mine! It's over! Megasonic Thrust! Try this!
Glacial Spear!
Infernal
Pierce
Thrust!
Evil!
Win! This time! You picked the wrong fight!
Freeze Lancer!
That frickin' does it!
Eat this! This one's Lightning Orb!
I'll crush you! Lightning Reflexes! Tenebrous Claw!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
For the hideout of a runaway lord, this place is a lot bigger than I was expecting.
Do you think she had it built with that in mind?
No. Personally, I think this used to be part of a Danon castle or fortress of some sort.
How can you tell?
For one thing, it doesn't look like a storehouse. For another, it's old and you can tell it was built to let people hole up inside of it.
Huh. I'll take your word for it. I don't know the first thing about brick. You know, I've always thought you were a smart little cookie, but damn, Rinwell, you really know your stuff.
It's no big deal. I've just read a lot of books is all.
If this is meant to be a castle, there wasn't much to it above ground. Are there such things as underground castles?
There probably used to be more of it above ground. That is, until 300 years ago.
So the main structure must have been lost during the time of the invasion, with only the underground part remaining. And then this lord decided to use it for her own purposes. Have I got that right?
But what reason could she have for using this place instead of staying back in her own castle?
That's what we're here to find out. Whatever it is, she's up to no good.
Right. It's all the more reason we need to hurry up and find her before it's too late. Blazer!
Eat this!
You're mine!
Lightning orb! Whoa, hey!
Eat this! If it cools up, time to get out of the way.
Never miss! Lightning orb!
Armor won't save
Now!
you!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off! Damn it! Too fast!
10-pack. I'll
No
trip it up.
armor can
Stop me!
Remind me to stay. I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Lightning orb!
Can't get out of this!
Raging Cascade!
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
I never
You
miss!
see what happened there is you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that. Steel!
Elevator Ranger!
Thanks!
Ranger Ball!
Go away! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
One deadly strike, just as ordered.
What's this thing?
Get lost! Confiscated!
I'll tear you apart! That's
Sword
freaking
Rain
does it!
Alpha!
It's like trying to keep up with a wolf!
Infernal Torrent!
Denied!
Flying
Now!
free!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
There!
Now!
Go,
You're
go!
mine!
Only getting
Not
started!
today!
Leave the enemy's art to me! Glad you
Charge
have your
like that could
uses!
easily be fatal.
Well, I'm here to stop.
Here I go! Ball! Firmamen's Ranger! I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar! Tear you to pieces!
Struck!
Gusty Nail!
Struck!
Into the
Sword
shadows!
Rain Alpha! Dragon
Meteor!
Force! Doubling! In an instant! Impact Cross!
How's that for a kick? I'm getting better, right?
Quite. I'll be relying on your fancy footwork.
Does fancy footwork mean running away like a chicken?
No!
The astral energy is surging around me.
How do you even know about all that astrally stuff?
Same way I know what you do in the middle of the night.
What? Are you serious?
This place is full of weird machinery, old and new. Just what the hell was she doing here?
By all appearances, the sort of unsavory research she wouldn't want to see divulged.
Even to other Renans? That's a scary thought.
And thus our strength yet grows.
dispose of the trash.
Vanquish darkness!
You're finished!
Any
Sword
chance?
out!
Come on!
Here I come!
It's a duel of the arts!
Hurricane thrust!
Lightning judgment!
Be ready to go!
Pesky airborne scoundrel!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Take this!
In here!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Let's
Hit
get
Alpha!
never miss!
Do it! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Did you see?
Sure did. You were checking out Kisara from behind.
No, I wasn't!
This place goes pretty deep underground.
It was probably built that way so it could still be used, even if the above-ground portion got destroyed.
Perhaps that's why it's still here, and why it was made into her hideout. It would certainly stand to reason. By all appearances, it would seem she was researching something here.
You think so? What kind of research could she have been doing in a place like this?
Your guess is as good as mine. Hardly anything the likes of us could imagine.
If we assume it was because this area is rich in astral energy, then it's possible she could have been doing any number of things.
Indeed. Renan castles and spirit vessels are often found in such locations. Intriguingly, Dahnan ruins are also known for their abundant energy.
You Renans attacked us. Don't act like you're just some...
Sheesh, enough already! This isn't the place to pick a fight over this.
How can you be so calm listening to all of this? You've suffered at the hands of guys like him too.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm calm.
Let me help. There's... Rounding grenade!
Plasma
In
Shock!
here! Freezing storm!
You apart!
Searing Gale!
Talon Storm!
Here goes! Astral lightning condemned!
Take this! Ignite!
Flying free!
Healing
What can
circle!
make you sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Infernal Torrent!
Lightning orb!
Take it!
Raging
Smash
cascade!
you!
I'm not done!
Do it! Leave the enemy's arts to me!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
Sleep now!
Damn it! It's too fast!
Stand back! I'll trip it up.
You're mine!
I'll tear you apart!
It's over!
Hard up! Come to and see what happened there as you crossed me.
Raging cascade!
Shouldn't have done that.
Healing circle!
That
Heal!
spot.
Do it!
To stop you dying?
Astral energy!
Say no more! That astral energy was incredible!
I gave it everything I had. Lightning cascade!
You're mine!
Sealed!
Take it! This one's all mine!
Annihilation! Radiant here! Lightning
Storm!
No armor can stop me!
Remind me to stay on your sword.
Keep charging us!
That's what my shield's for.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here I come! Sword Rain Alpha! Try harder! Swallow Blade! Infernal
I'll tear
Torrent!
you apart like it does it!
Here! Lightning condemned! Thunderblade!
Sword Rain Alpha!
I'm out of it! I'm all stuck now! Thousand Gales!
Eat
Carry
this!
this away!
I'm ready! That's like it does it!
You're finished!
Dusty nails! Will this help?
Right! Mega Ball!
There,
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off! Sword Rain Alpha!
Lightning orb!
Pierce!
Radiant here!
Dark Wind!
Lunarongo!
Lightning
Rising
condemned!
Phoenix!
Fury! Where are you going? Thunderblade!
You're my...
Dark
Will this help? Far enough!
It's over!
Healing circle!
Do it!
Mega
Did you just heal me?
In an instant! Impact Claw!
Wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, I think we might be getting too strong.
Isn't that good?
Play along, would you?
Finally, some open space again.
The Vermilion vegetation certainly gives this realm a distinct, if somber, ambiance.
Seems like there's lots of fruit and plants that we can eat.
I also can't help but notice the ceaseless howling of the wind.
It should be easy to dry our laundry out here.
I can't tell if these two are actually having a conversation or what.
This looks perfect. Guaranteed to hit the spot.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
Sorry for rambling on so much about my past earlier.
Don't sweat it. It was fun hearing you reminisce about the good old days.
Come on, you don't have to pretend with me. I know I can tend to go on sometimes when it comes to my brother.
You said it, not me. Anyway, I don't think it's something for you to be embarrassed about.
Hey, Alphen. When you were a kid, was there ever a time when you had to bury someone younger than you?
Well, it's hard to say. I'm guessing that you have, though.
Yeah. During the previous crown contest, with the Lord before Dohalim. Life back then was truly hell. I think that's why I tried to ignore what Miguel was telling me for so long. Because I was afraid of going back to such a dark time. Of losing hope. I wanted to believe in our paradise so much that I doubted the one person I should have trusted most. I don't blame Dohalim for that. I simply didn't want to face facts. And I ended up trying to project my ideals onto everyone else.
It's strange. Whenever you and Dohalim talk about Menancia, it's always like it's some big failure. We're talking about fixing 300 years worth of damage here. Isn't it a bit optimistic to think it was all going to be resolved after only 5?
You might be right. Maybe it was a mistake when Menancia... No. When I decided to stop seeing the darkness in our society. I have to admit the truth. To myself, first of all. I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Before we go, do you guys have everything?
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard. It would appear we can descend down where the railing has fallen apart.
What? Are you serious?
Little help!
Here I come! It's done! Blow away!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara. Here's a healing arc.
Split it open! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Will this help?
You're mine! You picked the wrong fight!
I'll finish you
Healing
here
circle.
now!
Here!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you
Armor
dying?
won't save you!
Right.
Let's get you out of tornado!
Severing wind!
I'm on it!
Here I come! Plastic Phoenix!
Magic is
You're
there!
finished! Next!
These little ones are hardly worth our
Totally!
time.
In an instant! Impact Claw!
That extra training paid off.
Right, here goes!
If it's in this class, tear you to shreds! Freeze Laser!
You're mine! It's over!
Raging Cascade! Freeze Laser!
Inferno Turret!
Sleep now!
Here I come!
I'll bash into the
Sword Rain Alpha!
Glad you have your uses.
Sword Rain Alpha!
I'll show you how user I can be!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Do they not teach you to say thank you in damage? Not to a Renin, they don't. Here I go! I'm only getting started! Thunder!
Armor won't save
sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
Looks like it could be worth something.
Hey, what do you say we fight that shining enemy?
This won't be easy. Don't be such a pessimist.
Try this!
Lightning orb! Photon
I'm like bait to them.
In here!
Try this!
I'm out! More for backup!
The airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Will this
You're
help?
mine!
Where are you going? Lightning orb!
Too fast!
Stand back.
In the wind!
I'll trip it up.
Here, here's evil!
What? This?
Freeze Lancer!
No! Can't end here!
You require
Armor won't save you! Now I'm in trouble.
From death's abyss! Resuscitation! Man, I'll heal you all! Tear you to shreds!
the enemy. Wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that! Here I go! One more!
Sword Ring Alpha! We're cleaning house!
Let me take the rest of them.
Wow, someone's feeling lively!
Take this! Sword Ring
Here's a
Alpha!
healing arc!
Slide!
First
Mega
aid!
Sonic
Dance in the
Thrust!
wind!
Just
Try
getting
this!
Hand drop! Flame of fury!
Explosive ring!
Glacial spear!
Blast
Here's
the
evil!
shot!
I'm on it.
Freeze Lancer!
Sword Ring Alpha! Mega Sun in an instant! Impact Block!
May 1,000 gales tear you to shreds!
Swallow dance!
I can feel my precision improving.
And thus our strength yet grows.
Mega Ray!
Here I come! Sword Ring Alpha! First shock!
Anything in armor is...
Burn!
Cyan Instant!
Armor won't save you!
Got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
No armor
All yours!
stop me!
Healing
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
May 1,000 gales
I'll
tear
take you
to
all
shreds!
off!
Leave the enemy's arms to me!
No complaints here!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
You're mine!
Raging
Sword Ring!
Cascade!
Slice!
Fred!
Let's
Not
do
wind
it!
in the wind!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life! I'm even stronger than before.
Finally, some open space again.
The Vermilion vegetation certainly gives this realm a...
Done. This is sure to give the others some much-needed energy.
Mind if I join you, Law?
See you guys tomorrow.
You guys ready to hit the road? I know I am.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Guess I misread the landing.
No backing down!
Leave the charges to me!
Raging
Hurricane! Sword Rain Alpha!
Here's the handle! I never miss! Dance in the wind! Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training... You got flyers!
I've got this!
Soaring right
Let a
spear.
marksman handle it!
Rising! All yours!
Where are you going? Leave the enemy's arts to me!
Now!
No complaints here!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
Lost!
I'm on okay. Here I go! You're mine! Burn!
Glacial spear!
I'll
Here's the
smash
evil.
you!
Here I come!
Far enough!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Talon sword! Lightning condensed!
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
In a bind?
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
Try this!
Freeze Lancer!
Explosive ring!
This one's mine!
Old-fashioned interception!
Glad you have your uses. Will this help?
I'll show you how useful I can be!
I'll heal you all! Lightning orb!
Double demon fang!
Healing circle here!
Sit out!
Magna ray!
Steel!
By the
I
power of
really
one!
want you.
Double...
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Take this!
Watch this!
Not on my watch! By the
Sword
power
Rain
of one!
Alpha! Swallow Blade!
Dance in the wind!
You're mine!
Now or never.
Dance in the wind!
Armor won't save me!
Out of ammo!
I'm not
Air
done.
thrust! Light activation!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Annihilation! Radiant
Mirage!
spear!
Do it!
This one's mine!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! This could be useful. further! Sword Rain Alpha!
One more
Dragon
time!
Form!
I never miss!
Denied!
Lightning Orb!
Talon Hurricane!
Raging Cascade!
Prepare to be sealed.
I can carve through on a roll now!
Housebound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Talon Hurricane!
Take this!
Here! Ready!
Sword Rain Alpha! You're mine!
Right! Talon Hurricane!
Take this! You picked the wrong fight!
Do it!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Rinwell! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang! Easy!
Now!
Way to go!
Slash the
Lightning
show!
Orb!
All right,
Here I
it's
go.
go time! Take that!
I've been doing really great lately.
What's this thing? Guess I misread the landing. Guess I misread the landing. Guess I misread the landing. There's nobody here. It's been nothing but Zeugles. No lords, no Renan forces.
They have to be holed up somewhere, right?
From the look of things, I don't think anybody's been here for a while. If anyone was here, they're long gone now.
That can't be.
Look out!
We'll figure this out later. Right now, this thing needs dealing with.
I don't understand. Did Bayfon lie?
He didn't seem the type to lead us on a wild goose chase.
Hey, save your questions until after we manage to finish this thing.
Sword Rain Alpha!
He's such a failure.
Stay away from my friends!
weak point. Sleep now. I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Severing Wind!
Denied.
Leave the ensnaring to me. Yeah, and tumbling to me.
Burn in hell!
Here goes! Here, let me help. See, confiscated!
Big blast!
Aid! Radiant Raging Cascade!
Dragon Sword Rain Alpha!
Pierce the Evening Gales! Carry the shrine!
You may be strong, but I'll never back down!
Dragon Shout!
Azure Storm!
Healing Sword!
Now see that you don't get in trouble again.
Sword Rain Alpha! I owe you one.
You require a hand.
I'm out! I'm all fucked up! Mega Ray! Annihilation! Dance in the wind!
Can't get out of this!
Air thrust!
I'm on it!
No escape!
Swallow
Blade!
Feel! It looks like you got this recovered!
Ready to go!
I never miss!
It's over! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down! Ready!
No escape! Sword Rain Alpha!
Dance in the wind!
It's on!
Hurricane Storm!
Denied!
Burn in hell!
You all tucked away!
Here I come!
It's all mine!
You're finished!
Friday!
Now, let loose!
Alright, air time!
Hurricane Thrust!
Dance in the
Feeling
wind!
Gale!
Air thrust!
I'll tear you apart!
You're
This
on!
freaking does it!
Take this!
Will this help?
Sword Rain Alpha! First strike!
You require a hand.
I really owe you one.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Glacial Spear! Here's evil! Raging Cascade! Feel!
Right!
In a bind?
More
It's over!
Hear me! Wave of fury!
I'm just getting
Sword
started!
Rain
Glacial
Alpha!
Spear! Pierce evil! If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Turret!
Mind if I do?
Here!
Now!
More!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Here I
Get
come!
it!
Coming in!
Storm! Lightning
Storm!
Lightning
I'll
condemned!
smash you!
It's over! Ignite!
I thunder blade! This one's mine!
They're
They're not playing around!
This freaking does it!
By the power of water! Here, let me help! Condemned! First aid!
Take this!
Here I go! Dance in the wind!
My turn!
It's about to strike!
Megasonic Thrust! Look sharp, everyone!
Flame of fury burning!
You're my
Here's the healing! Here's first
Speedster!
Now you see what I can do!
Sword Rain Alpha!
come in handy.
Ikara, I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
They
my
like
turn.
darkness. Here, let me help. First aid! Straight too much.
Leave the charges to me! Denied!
Here I come!
Being condemned.
Your throbs in pain.
Try harder! Now! You're mine!
I never miss.
Sword Rain Alpha! Try harder! Now! Here I come!
Here, let me help.
It's over!
First aid.
Okay, here I go!
This'll come in handy. I'm
No
only getting
further!
Mega Ray.
You're mine!
Banana elimination. Now burning strike. Let's get you got. There you go. No let up.
I'm not done!
Supernova.
The tactics are working.
Full speed ahead.
Hey, wait for long!
Not again!
I'll smash you!
No escape!
Strike! That's enough!
I'll bring you back from
Take this.
death's abyss.
Sword Rain Alpha!
I'll
You're
bring you
finished.
back from death's
Win.
abyss.
Lunar Roundup!
Nothing gets by me!
Try harder!
I still got
Take
some
this.
fight left in me.
Denied!
Healing Surfer Peel.
Here comes something big!
Try to dodge.
Thanks!
Dance in the wind. Air drive. Cover the path. Gemini
Take
Alpha.
this.
Where are you going?
No escape! Sword Rain Alpha! You'll pay for that!
You won't.
Megasonic Thrust!
Divine Streak.
Burn in hell!
Bring you back from death's abyss.
Strike!
Confiscated.
You're finished! Here I come! Sword
Do
Rain
it.
Alpha!
Lightning
Bring
orb.
up!
Astral energy.
Say no more! Got it!
Well, done.
Is this it?
I can't heal you for us.
You're mine! Try harder! My turn! You're mine!
Medicine worked as promised.
Burning.
Try harder! Now!
evil.
While it's reeling! Here!
I'm just getting started!
Megasonic Thrust!
Leave the
Here's a
charges
healing
to
arm.
me!
Talon Storm!
It was nice while it lasted.
Radiant here.
Take
Gonna need more than that.
I'll smash you!
Over.
Not my finest.
There!
Here, let me help.
Here I come!
I'll bring
Here
you
I
back
come.
from death's abyss.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Resuscitate Permanent Ranger. Here's a healing arm.
First strike!
Into the center.
You're mine.
Supernova. I never miss.
I'll tear you apart!
Here's a healing arm.
Not done yet!
You're
here!
Here's the evil. Air thrust.
I'm not... Dragon
Freeze Lancer.
Strike! Sword Rain Alpha! Law! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
So much for finding the Lord. Come on, let's get back to Niaz.
Shion, calm down. This isn't like you. What's wrong? Talk to me.
It's none of your concern.
Even after everything we've been through together?
The two of us are only helping each other because our interests overlap, remember?
Are you serious? You helped me come to terms with Zephyr's death. You put your life on the line to save me. Don't tell me you did all that out of necessity. That it was only because we have a common goal. Fine.
Huh?
You don't want to answer? Then I'll do whatever I like from now on, too. Clearly, I'm just bothering you. So it doesn't matter if you tell me what's on your mind. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop looking out for you. Not now, not ever.
That's not fair. Why can't you just leave me alone? You don't know the first thing about me.
But I do. I know you care about the pain of others. You care, Shionne. That's why I want to help.
Because of my thorns, I thought I had been doomed to a life of solitude. Until the day I died, I knew I would be alone.
And now?
The truth is, I'm trying to end my curse and get rid of my thorns.
Get rid of? There's a way to do that? Really?
I'm not completely sure. All I know is there's a chance. But that's the reason I need the Renis Alma.
The Renis Alma?
The Master Core to end all Master Cores. It is bestowed upon the winner of the Crown Contest, the new Sovereign, as proof of their victory. It must be assembled from all 5 Master Cores.
That's why taking down the Lords is so important to you. But Shionne, you're not in this alone. If there's a chance we can rid you of your thorns, I'll be by your side the whole way.
That includes us, right?
Like it or not, you're going to have to get used to relying on us every now and then.
What kind of friends would we be otherwise?
Thank you.
Dahnan Liberation and the Renis Alma. Looks like we've got our work cut out for us. If we have any hope of finding this Lord and their Master Core, we start by heading back to Nias.
Man, who would have thought we'd ever get thanked by Shion?
Sounds like someone wants me to grab their arm.
I'm joking! Damn, you're scary sometimes.
Shion's not scary at all.
Alphen.
I'll just, leave you two alone.
I can't believe this. To think they would give us a bad lead like that. Where could that Lord actually be?
Beats me. That said, there's no point wandering around aimlessly trying to look for her. We should head back to Nias for now.
What's wrong, Kisara?
Oh, I was just thinking about what it meant for there to be castles here on Dahna. People build castles to protect things that are important for one reason or another. But not simply that. They're also used to project a ruler's power.
So what you're saying is, even before the Renans invaded, the Dahnans were still being ruled over. It was just by other Dahnans.
That's most likely the case, yeah. Though who knows how they led their people.
But after seeing Deadeye, I can't picture them being all that benevolent themselves.
What if it's in everyone's nature to rule over and control others? What are we supposed to do about that?
If it really is in our nature, then no. All that means is we have all the more reason to fight it. That's all there is to it.
About damn time.
Took long enough.
But that's...
Right. I can't wait.
Head on over to the plaza.
What's going on? It seems busier here than before.
Hey, look! Isn't that Bayfon over there?
Ah, there you are. It seems I owe you all an apology. I'm guessing you didn't find the Lord back in the forest, did you?
No, but something tells me you already knew that.
That I did. Turns out I bit down on some bad intel when I should have known better. Apparently, Deadeye's not as trusting of me as I thought.
But why would he feed you bad intel?
My guess? He wanted me to lead you all astray. Make sure you weren't sniffing around where he didn't want you to be. While you were off in the forest, I got word that one of our squads captured the Lord. The place wasn't even close to where you were searching.
I see. Well, the important thing is that you finally caught her. Did you suffer many casualties?
You're not going to believe this, but she didn't even put up a fight. She had no escort either.
Well, what about her Master Core? Was it recovered?
Sorry. They only briefed me on the basics. For now, Deadeye's getting ready to make his victory speech out in the plaza. In the meantime, I've been ordered to set up a defense perimeter around the outside of the city, so I'll be out of town for a while. I imagine Deadeye will announce what he intends to do with the Lord during his speech. You'll have to let me know how it goes. Anyway, until next time.
A Renan Lord surrendering without a fight? Something doesn't add up here.
I'm afraid I can't say I know much of her lordship personally.
There's a lot about this that doesn't make sense. The Master Core is a concern too. Let's stick around like Bayfon suggested and see what happens. We don't leave until we get to the bottom of this. I'm worried about just what Deadeye has in store for Almeidrea. For now, let's wait at the inn until he gives his victory speech.
We've reached our destination.
The Vermilion vegetation certainly gives this realm a distinct...
Done. This is short.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
Hootle, let me know if you sense anything. Another... day, another... Gald.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Everybody's so excited.
They can hardly be blamed when they've apprehended an enemy leader. That said,
Yeah. Isn't there some way to calm them down?
We've reached our destination.
These must be the Danons the Darkwings freed.
Yeah. The city might be in ruins. The people have risen from the ashes.
This is the place Bayfun said Deadheim would reveal the Lord's fate. I wonder what he'll do to her.
Well...
Is that? Yes. It's Lord Almadria Kynaris.
Please stop! No good can come of such hatred. Stop or there'll be no turning back.
Is this supposed to be justice? Astral energy? Why now?
You don't think that...
The fruit of Helgen!
Just...
I did warn you, did I not? Nothing good can ever come of such nasty hatred.
I found you at last.
I swear it. I'll make you pay for what you did to my parents!
What do we have here? Could it really be the witch from Dana? Honestly, I thought I had wiped all of you out of existence back then. I guess there was one survivor after all.
Hey, Rinwell!
Shut up! This is the only thing that's keeping me going anymore. Stay out of my way or I'll kill you!
Rinwell.
I'll kill you. I swear it. I will kill you! What did you... Why are you defending her?
I'm not really sure, you know. But when I look into your eyes, I can't let you do it.
What about you? Are you not the one who got revenge for his father? Don't I deserve that as much as you? Move aside. If you don't, then I'll blast you again.
Even so, sorry. I'm afraid that I can't let you do that. No way. I can't let you kill her. Not while your face is full of the same hatred as those people who died.
You saw what she did. What are you saying? She should just get away with it all?
You're right. Rinwell. I don't know what I'm doing. But still, I know it's wrong. If you go through with this, I know you'll regret it. I'm sorry. I am. Forgive me.
I can't believe you. You, of all people. Of all the people! Why did you... Why, Ela?
Is your little show quite finished?
Why, you...
For many years of my life, I devoted myself to the study of astral arts. But the knowledge I took from your family was truly enlightening indeed. For that, you deserve a reward. I shall allow you to taste one of the fruits of my labor. Rearranging life and death to form new hellish compositions. That is what I do best. Now behold!
Law, I'm...
Sorry for almost blowing me up? Hey, not like it's the first time. Come on, we need to take her down.
Okay.
You picked the wrong fight! Take this!
Eat this!
Move it!
Hit him word! Hurt foe!
Field.
Now you see what I can do!
Here I come!
I'll be safe this way.
It's some more!
Glacial Field. Evil.
Talon Hurricane!
Soaring Light Spear!
I'll be safe
Luna
this way.
Rondo!
Oh, magic is there!
Soaring Light
This
Spear!
now.
Rising Phoenix!
More of the stockpile.
Try harder!
Prepare to be sealed! No further!
Talon Sword.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Lightning Orb.
I won't
More of
lose.
this one's mine.
Not now, not ever!
Raging Cascade.
You're
Hey, here.
I'm not done!
More
This
of the
one's all mine!
Savage Roar!
You picked the wrong fight!
Now I'm in the
Thousand
groove!
Gales tear you to shreds.
Nothing against this has got your name on them!
Luna Rondo!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Electric Fury!
Mega Ray. More where that came from.
Azure
Lightning
Sword!
Raging
Demon
Cascade.
Fang! Demon Fang!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! I'll finish you here and
Sword Rain
now!
Alpha!
Armor won't save you!
Here's a healing art.
Talon
Lightning
Luna
Orb.
Rondo!
Let the mark
Here I come!
Arctic Waterfall.
I'm not done!
Not in your dreams.
Here
Lightning the healing art. Thunder Blade.
Take it out!
Into the shadows.
Here I come! No escape! Is this it?
Annihilation. Here's an out. I'll bring
First
you back
strike.
from death's abyss. Raging Cascade. Resuscitation. Dance in the wind. Will this help?
Not
Seal.
done yet!
More for the stop.
Here I come! Strike!
Thank you.
Shock! First strike!
Mirage.
No escape! Mirage! Here!
Here, let me help.
Try harder! My turn! Hail's a problem.
Then let's focus there first.
This
Armor
one's all
won't
mine!
save you!
Huh? You picked the wrong fight!
Lightning Orb.
Here I come!
Here's a healing art. Supernova. First
Lightning
aid.
Shock.
Raging Cascade. I
Swallow
never
dance.
miss. Here goes.
Denied!
First strike! Can't move!
Reload. I'll bring you back from death.
I'm such a
I'll bring
failure.
you back from death's abyss. Resuscitation. Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Light as dance in the wind. Here now, flame of fury. Burning strike. I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Luna Rondo.
More where that came from. Resuscitation.
Here I come!
Devour stockpile.
Eat this!
Not on my watch. Mega
Can't
Ray.
get out of this!
No escape! You're mine!
Here's a healing art. First lightning orb.
You're mine.
More where
I'm
that
on it.
came from.
Talon Hurricane.
Blah, blah, blah. Magic. Freeze Lancer.
You're mine!
I never miss.
It's over!
Now I'm in
Sword
the
Rain
groove!
Alpha!
Here I go. In the wind. I'm
Blood
Hurricane.
Hurricane.
Shattering the pieces! Attack
Light
time!
Astral Raging Cascade.
I'm on it!
Red.
Hurricane!
Healing circle.
You're my...
Thank you. What? Talon Roar. Raging Cascade.
I'm just getting started!
Hear my call. Dance in the wind. Spread. Sleep now. Hear me.
Eat this!
Burning. Water. Hear my call. Magic is there.
Throw away!
Here goes. More for the stockpile. Firmament.
Take this!
Water. Hear my call.
Take this!
Glacial Spear.
Nothing enough
Here's
for
evil.
Dragon Swarm!
Can't get out of this!
Dragon Shield! Not on my watch!
Now I'm in the groove!
Burn!
Will this help? Shining!
Ready and
I'll
ready.
never miss!
Fang Blast! I'll smash you!
You're mine! Mega
Not my finest.
Stay away from my friends!
Healing circle!
Thanks.
Burning strike! I'll bring you one lightning stems!
Here I come! Plasma shock! Lunar Rondo! Rising Phoenix!
Now, astral energy!
Say no more! Here I come!
I can handle it! Water, hear my call! Stop spread! Flame!
Try harder!
Burning!
Now! Take this!
Glacial spear! Here's evil!
The earth throbs in pain.
Can't get out of this!
Here
Take
goes!
this!
Here's a healing arc!
Mirage! Burn in hell!
Photon slap! Raging
Strike!
cascade!
Strike!
Sword
Sword Lane Alpha! Here!
Dance in the wind!
Where are you going?
In here!
Not my finest.
You'll pay for that!
Hit! Healing
Shock!
from... I'll bring you back!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Purge malevolence! Resuscitation! Waterfall! Freeze Lancer!
This should do it! Here I come! No escape! Slash!
I'm out!
Cricket does it!
I'm whirling struggle! Magic!
Take this! Strike!
Healing circle!
I really owe you one.
Dragon Swarm!
I'm not feeling so great.
Armor won't save you!
The earth throbs in pain.
I'll finish you
Hear
here
it
and
now.
now! This!
No! Can't end here!
Judgment streams! May a thousand gales carry
Hey!
on!
Hey!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Dragon Shout!
This one's mine! I'll heal you all!
Not done yet!
Where are you going?
Super Solo Dance! I'm on a roll now!
Here, let me help.
Strike!
Fine! Straight!
Fang Blast!
There! Go!
These fists have got your name on them!
I'm only
on
getting started!
Silvery
Darkness! Here's a healing
Double
arc!
Demon Fang!
First aid!
This one's all mine!
Fine! Straight!
Talon Storm!
Take it!
Annihilation!
I'll crush you! Ah! Lightning Reflexes! Tenebrous Claw!
Eat dirt!
Burning strike! Water,
Take it!
hear my call!
Sword Lane Alpha!
I can carve through armor!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Gusty nail! Resuscitation!
Here we go again!
I owe you one.
Super Swallow Dance!
Confiscated! I was overconfident.
You're mine! Ha! Plasma Shock!
Freeze Lancer! Dance in the wind! Sleep now. I'll bring you back.
Can't get out of this!
Take this! No escape!
Denied! All day!
Here we go! Try harder! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Sword Lane Alpha!
And there goes the tail.
Right, let's do this!
Not today!
Healing
Dragon
Shield!
Swarm!
Dragon Shield! Radiant getting stronger!
Switching up its movements! Watch out!
Here's a healing arc!
I'm on it!
First aid!
Cricket does it!
Firmament render! Hear me!
Here I am!
Using an armor!
All day! Confiscated! Vanquish
I'm
darkness!
just getting started!
Take this!
Waterfall!
Talon
Dragon Swarm!
out of this!
Back into the fray! Vanquish darkness! None shall escape my judgment!
It's too much!
Freaking does it!
You're mine! Swallow Blade!
Thunderblade! Where are you going?
Take this! Run the shot!
Will this help? Lightning condensed!
Here I come!
Thunderblade! I can't heal you forever!
Burn!
Water! Hear my call! Hurricane! May 1,000 gales prepare to tread! Here's the healing
Megasonic
arc!
thrust!
Grenade!
You're mine!
I can carve through armor!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil! Ranger! Freeze Lancer! Ready! Here's a healing arc!
Eat this!
Water to the wind!
Now we're
Thunder!
going pit!
You're mine!
Pyro Squall!
No further!
I'm only getting started!
Leave the chargers to me!
Annihilation!
This isn't looking good!
Take
this!
Flame of Fury!
Tear!
If it's in the sky, it's mine! See it!
And here!
You see what happened there as you crossed me? Shouldn't have done
I'll
that!
be saving this one! Cyan
Elusive
Instant!
deity!
Working Orb!
Tornado drive! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Rinwell! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Is everyone all right?
Yeah. Yeah. But Almeidrea got away. Rinwell, are you...
What the hell happened here?
Bayfon, is that you? Thank goodness you're okay.
I've been outside the city this whole time, but I sensed a disturbance in the wind and decided to turn back. What happened here? Where is everybody?
Almeidria's handiwork. She allowed herself to be captured so she could rile up the Dahnans into a frenzy and rob them of their astral energy. She wiped out almost everyone in the plaza, including Deadheim.
Deadheim's dead. Everyone. And the Darkwings. Almost all of our companions in the Resistance. How could this happen?
Regardless of what she had to gain, what kind of person would do something like that?
If she managed to find kinship in Kelzelik, then I'd say the very worst kind. It's clear now that she used Menancia as a testing ground for the fruits of Helgen, before using them here.
So everything that led up to this moment was all a part of her plan.
Once she knew they'd eaten enough tainted food, she just needed to get herself caught.
We have to go after her. Balseph and Ganabelt were horrible, but Almeidrea makes them look like saints. I doubt she's really gone back into hiding. We have to put an end to this, once and for all.
Yeah, what she's done can't be forgiven.
I don't know what to do. I saw what hatred did to those people, but hating her is the only thing that's kept me going. I can't just stop hating her. What am I supposed to do? Tell me. Smile at her from across the battlefield? Apologize while we fight her? I don't know if I can do that.
Rinwell.
Nobody can understand what you've been through. We can't even begin to imagine the pain you've experienced. But if hate is what has kept you going ever since that day, then let it be your strength. However, think about this. When you've had your revenge, when we've beaten Almeidrea, then what will you do?
Huh?
I'm saying you're going to have to find a way to survive once that hatred is gone. When it is, what do you plan on doing then?
I don't know. I've never thought about it before.
Almeidrea's death doesn't have to be your end too. You need a reason to live, Rinwell, not an excuse to die. Understand?
She's right. We could never truly know the pain that Almeidrea has caused you. But I think you should listen to Shionne. Give yourself time to consider things. And if it's too much right now, it's okay for you to sit this one out.
No. My head might be a mess right now, but I'm not letting you fight Almeidrea without me. I need to be there. Please. That much I do know. I'm going with you. And on the road, I'll think about it. A reason to live. Without hate.
That said, it'll be no good chasing after her blind, with no idea where she went. Beifan, do you have any ideas where she might have gone?
I can't say for sure, but west of here is an underground harbor along a cliff near the coast. She spent years building a ship there, a floating fortress that she called her castle on the sea. No one quite knew why she wanted the thing, but now...
Of course. She's already effectively destroyed her own capital. It's likely she planned to abandon her realm as well.
Right. That's as good a lead as any. Let's go. What's that woman going to do next?
Nothing good, I'll bet.
We'll stop it this time.
I still can't believe what that Almeidrea did. Not only that, but she was enjoying it.
It's patently clear she has no respect for human life whatsoever.
We need to take her out. I don't think I've ever felt so enraged at another person in my whole life.
Yeah! There's no way she's getting away with this!
Then we head for the underground docks. We need to hurry. Rinwell, can you keep moving?
Yeah. My family and I, we spent all of our days just living in hiding. Until one day when we were found and attacked. I was the only one my dad and the others hid. That's the reason I survived. While the rest of my family was butchered. The only thing that I could see was the crest of a lord glowing through the smoke. And then...
It was Almeidrea who did it.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Rinwell.
That woman. Did she really find the existence of Dahnan mages to be that much of a threat?
Enough to invade another lord's territory? No, I doubt that. Most likely, she was after their knowledge and techniques. She only did it so she could become stronger. That's the kind of woman she is.
In retrospect, I do remember her making it sound like she created that monster she summoned.
A monster. I wonder, do you all think of me as a monster? Because I'm able to use magic even though I'm Dahnan?
Rinwell.
Of course we don't think you're a monster, you dummy.
Huh?
I might have had to hold you back, but it's her fault any of this ever happened, not yours. Got it?
Law.
There's no point in reading it unless you plan on making it. We've reached our destination.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
The Vermilion vegetation certainly gives this realm a distinct, if somber, ambiance.
Seems like there's
This is great. The taste... Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while?
Do you mind watching our camp tonight? Shall we get moving?
I think Hootle senses an owl around here.
I see plenty of ruins around here, too. It must have been a big town bustling with people back in the day.
For Crown Contest participants, places such as these are but vectors for the astral energy they pursue. Similar to that windmill, for instance.
Be a breeze. Get in, get it.
Freezing storm! Lightning orbs! Dance in the wind! I'm only guaranteed one can make rings around us!
I'll smash you!
Hear me! Flame of fury!
It's over.
Lightning condemned! Strike the blade! I can do this all day!
Too fast!
Here
Stand
goes!
back. I'll trip it up.
Lightning! Lightning!
Blast the shot!
Go get him! Not in your dreams! I'm all charged up!
You're finished!
Leave the charge
Do it!
to me!
Rinwell!
Demon's Descent!
Flashing Fang!
My turn!
Lightning!
I'm not done!
Lightning orb! Cyan primed and ready!
Ignite!
Annihilation! Mega ray!
Do it! Here, long! Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Purge malevolence!
Eat this!
Where are you going? Freeze Lancer!
Take this!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Here I go!
Rinwell! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Looks like we got them all.
Out of our way!
Now you see what I can do!
This one's all mine!
Frickin' does it!
Annihilation! Mega ray! Raging cascade!
Pierce through!
Here's a healing orb
Demon
now!
Fang!
First
Double
aid!
Demon Demon Fang!
Big blast!
Steel!
Radiant pierce!
Eat this!
I'll heal you all!
Try this!
I'll crush you! Ah! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here,
Rinwell! Demon's descent! Flashing fang! I'm practically unstoppable.
Looks like we spotted one of Hoodle's friends.
There.
I won't forgive you.
I'm not done! Sword Rain Alpha! Ignite!
Freaking
Arch
dodge it!
Shield! Cyan!
Dark
Radiant!
Blade! Your mom!
Do you require a
Please now!
I lost myself in the heat of the moment.
Do it!
Flying freak!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
No chance! Cut! Lunar Rondo!
I'll be
Rising Phoenix!
Annihilation!
No escape!
Let the marksman handle
Sword Rain Alpha!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Do it!
Yeah!
Lock!
And
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Not a chance!
Here's a healing arc!
Strike!
First aid! Lightning! Not on my watch!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Ready to go!
Reload!
Talon Hurricane!
Sword Rain
I'm
Alpha!
all stuffed up! Divine Strike! I can do this all day!
No escape! Sword Rain Alpha!
Swallow
River!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Step back! This one's all law!
Do you think this is one of the places where the Dark Wings and Almeidrea fought?
I wouldn't be so sure. This place appears more ravaged by time than combat. Even if there are signs of destruction, it would likely have taken place during the Great Conquest of 300 years prior.
And ever since, it's been a breeding ground for Zeugles, I guess.
Will this help? I'm not so good with airborne targets.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Do it!
Rebel!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
None!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Soaring Light!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Get lost!
Pieces!
No further!
Here goes! I
Sword Rain Alpha!
Here goes!
Tear you apart!
Not on my watch!
Fly!
A freezing purge malevolent! Arctic waterfall!
Its armor's too strong!
It'll split it open!
Be my guest!
More for the sun!
Stop
its charge! Thanks, Kisara! Leave the charge to me! Glacier Fear! Pierce evil! I'll be
Sword Rain Alpha!
Freeze laser! Light astral energy! More with that
Lunar Rondo! First Rise of Phoenix!
Take purge malevolent!
Enough done!
Freeze lancer!
You see what happened there is you crossed me.
Dance in
Shouldn't
the
have done
wind!
that.
Demon Fang!
Here I go!
Eat this! Blow away!
Permanent surrender! Mega ray!
Eat this!
Arrow squall! I can do this all day!
Sword Rain Alpha!
It's time.
Hear me! Here we go!
Blow away!
Burning!
I'll crush you! Ah! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
You're mine!
I can handle it!
Do it! Rebel!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Looks like we got them all.
Hey, what do you think about that spot?
Good idea. I'll go for that one.
I hope we catch something decent.
Indeed. Hungry bellies are counting on this. Ha! I've got something. Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
Guess it's important to stay calm. What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
I hope we manage to catch Almeidrea soon.
I hope so too, before she can cause any more havoc.
You okay, Rinwell?
Oh, yeah.
Don't push yourself too hard now, okay?
Okay. Thanks. Oh, Hootle. I don't know what to do.
This looks perfect.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
We should really get some rest. I want to go back to bed.
A dead end?
No, there's an elevator. Looks operational.
I can't believe there's actually an underground harbor here. There are even boats docked.
I only see Danans. Think they were forced to work here?
Probably. Let's see what they have to share about Almadria. You didn't happen to see a lord come by, did you?
Sorry, friend, but she just left. Came by with a whole posse of underlings, boarded her ship, and took off at first wind. We damn near got blown away. She was that much in a hurry.
Damn! So we missed her!
You guys trying to go after her? Need a ride?
Are you saying you know how to steer a ship?
Spent most of my life chained to the deck of some ship or other. Yeah, I know my jib from my boom.
We don't know how dangerous it'll be. Better you give us the boat and stay on solid ground.
Whoa there! You been out on the water before? The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know. You need a sea dog like me, or you'll sink her before she makes it out the harbor.
We're losing time. Sir, we're in your debt.
Now that's more like it. Name's Mahavar. Just give me a holler when you're all set and we'll set sail.
We've reached our destination.
You can never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much?
We've reached our destination.
This is like a dream come true. Never gotten to captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
The pleasure's all ours. Think we'll catch up to her?
Course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Dahnans on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. On the one hand, seeing as it's supposed to be something of another castle, I'd reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Dahnans on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves. In any case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her. Until then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
I know Mahavar said we could take it easy, but there's not exactly a lot to do on this boat. I guess I'll check in on everyone and see how they're holding up.
Do you think Law is okay?
If you're worried, why don't you ask him yourself?
Yeah. I think maybe I should apologize to him too. I should apologize to all of you, really.
Us too?
Well, I was kinda lying to you all this whole time. I was blind to everything except my own revenge. I never even considered the struggles all of you might be facing.
We all have things we'd prefer to keep to ourselves, Rinwell. So what if you had something to hide? It doesn't undo the good that you've done, or the people that you've helped save along the way.
But that's not what I mean.
I know. You're talking about Almeidrea, right?
Yeah. I hate her, Alphen. I can't stop hating her. Even just thinking about her makes my head feel like it's going to explode. But it's not just her. I think about the way Law looked at me. I hated the Lord who killed my parents. And I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cyslodia's Dahnans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahag Saar has people like Deadheim. But then there are people like Law and Shionne. It's all just too much. I don't know what to think anymore.
Law never said that you had to forgive Almeidrea. It's only natural you would hate your family's murderer. But...
But what?
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a result of that, well... I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right. And if I had to guess, killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away. Law let revenge fuel him, and I think now he's afraid you'll do something you'll regret.
Afraid?
Whatever happens to Almeidrea when this is all over is up to you. I'll respect whatever choice you make. Just think it over carefully for me, okay? You still have time.
Okay. Thanks, Alphen. Say, back then, after the fight, I think I really made Shionne mad. I don't know, though. Maybe it just looked that way. But I guess I just can't seem to understand how she feels. Do you know why she gets like that?
Shionne's... She can be a tough nut to crack. She doesn't really talk a whole lot about herself.
It's just what she said about hate being a source of strength. Where did that come from? I wonder how it feels, not being able to hold another person's hand.
Lean much further, you'll go overboard. Keeping an eye out for Almadria's ship?
I'm looking at the ocean.
The ocean?
Yeah. The waves. They help me think. This world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air and white peaks of Cyslodia, the lush green glades of Menancia, the harsh wastes of Calaglia. But Menancia has its Lake of Death, and Nias its ruins. And they wouldn't be there if it weren't for that contest.
Say we actually managed to put a stop to the crown contest for good. What do you think will happen between the Dahnans and the Renans then?
You first.
Well, I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in Menancia can happen elsewhere, too. It's insane for all of us to keep fighting. If Menancia can do it, so can everyone else.
Yeah, I think that would be good too. A world where everyone can get along. At least, that's what I've come to believe.
You sure have changed.
I can't lie to you. Since I was young, I've looked down on the Dahnans too. But I've seen a lot. And I see things differently now. I've seen so many ugly and terrible things in this world. And yet, they didn't come from just the Dahnans. And the good things too. They didn't come from just the Renans. Kindness and cruelty exist on both sides. A person's race doesn't factor into it. So, I guess you're right after all, Alphen. I have changed. You know, I've never actually touched another person like this.
Shionne.
Ever since I was on Lenegis, I've always been alone. Even after I came to Dahna. Always.
And now?
Do you still not remember your past?
No. Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
The mask keeps you from remembering why you have the mask in the first place. It's a little ironic, isn't it?
A little. Well, it won't be long now before you're rid of those thorns, you know? Only 2 lords remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renis Alma, right? Then you can... Shionne?
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise. You're right, though. It'll all be over soon. I never could have made it this far on my own. I have everyone to thank for that. Including... especially you, Alphen.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, after all.
Yeah, we are.
You don't look so good. You all right?
The floor. It keeps moving. How can you stand it? How can you even stand?
I'm not the best person to ask about discomfort. I can't feel pain, remember?
I still can't believe what happened in Niez. Even now. As a lord, my expectations for Almeidrea were already pretty low. But the way she treated human lives like they're mere playthings.
Yeah. And it wasn't as if the situation in Niez was improving much to begin with.
You mean Deadheim?
The whole reason I started fighting back was because of my anger at the atrocities of Renan rule. Back then, all I had to worry about was fighting the Renans for the sake of the Dahnans. But then I met Shion and the people of Menancia, and things became a lot more complicated. It's even messier now that we have to worry about Dahnans like Deadheim.
It used to be that the Dahnans were the ones in the right, and the Renans were the ones in the wrong. Though, maybe that was just a biased perspective from being on the side of the oppressed.
Exactly. I'll never tolerate the Renans ruling over us. But nothing ever ends up being as black and white as you'd expect it to be either. That's clear to me now.
That said, even putting aside bad apples like Deadheim for a moment, you may be able to free the Dahnan people, but that won't undo 300 years of oppression. It'll be hard for them to not give in to their resentment. I think maybe that's why I clung to our dream so hard back in Menancia.
Even if his motivations weren't pure, Dohalim has a good heart. He didn't sink to the depths Almeidrea did.
You don't understand. I'm saying that it goes deeper than that. This hierarchy we live in, it's not solely something the Renans invented. I remember a story Rinwell once told me. She said before the Renans invaded, we Dahnans had our own class system. We are the ones who divided ourselves. I saw it in Deadheim's eyes. He wanted to rule over others.
To hear Bayfon tell it, Deadheim wasn't always that way.
But as time went on, and he and the Darkwings fought the Renans, he eventually changed. I guess what I'm getting at is, if we defeat the Renans but just go back to the way things were before, was there even any point in fighting?
But that world isn't the one you want to create, right?
Maybe not. But to tell you the truth, these days I'm not so sure that dream is even possible.
You have your promise to Megal, though. Your home and the people of Menancia are depending on you.
I know. My brother. He truly believed in his dream of coexistence. And I suppose, even now, many people still do. And then, there's you.
Who, me?
You and Shion.
I'm not sure I follow.
Okay, then let me spell it out for you. How many other Renans and Dahnans do you know that get on as spectacularly as the two of you?
I don't know that I'd say spectacularly.
Well, I suppose it's really all a matter of how you look at it, isn't it?
I really don't see what you're getting.
I think I'm getting seasick again. Sorry. Can you just give me a wide berth for a few minutes?
Hold that pose long enough and someone might just come along and paint you.
Any artist who'd see fit to paint me needs their eyes tested.
What can you tell me about Almeidrea?
Not as much as you'd probably wish. I only ended up crossing paths with her a handful of times, after I was chosen to be a lord on Lenegis.
Ah, right. I almost forgot about Lenegis. How much do you think they know about what's been going on down here?
It's safe to assume they know everything, though I know not why they choose to remain uninvolved. Perhaps they see what's been happening as just part of the ongoing crown contest.
Even what Almeidrea did? Has it really reached the point where her actions are seen as normal?
Not to my knowledge, no. At its core, the crown contest is a competition to see who can amass the most astral energy. And to amass such energy, slaves are needed to collect it from. It's therefore against the Lord's interest to kill them.
So then why would Almeidrea do something like that?
We must remember that time is running out in the crown contest. Perhaps her hand was forced, so to speak. It is a way to accrue astral energy faster and in larger quantities than through slave labor. Doing so kills off that labor force, obviously, but it is a means to an end nonetheless. No one could have foreseen that something like the Hollowing would arise back when the contest was first conceived.
Is becoming the Sovereign of Renna really that important to the Lords?
Of course. It's the greatest prize one can attain in their eyes. In that respect, at least, I'm really not that surprised that Almeidrea resorted to what she did, as utterly despicable as it is.
It's reassuring to hear you feel the same way I do.
I worry that the only reason I never did anything similar in Menancia was due to my lack of ambition.
If you didn't want to be reminded of your past, you could have just plugged your ears.
You think too highly of me. I'm afraid I must respectfully disagree. I'm not nearly as virtuous of a person as you might wish to believe.
If that's so, would you have been so shaken up when Kisara lost her brother? Why else would you turn your back on your own kind and choose to fight for Miguel's dream? Aren't we just Dahnans?
A curious choice of words. Did what you see in Mahag Saar hit you that hard?
What Deadheim did to that city, he didn't liberate anyone. Anyone who refused to follow him was an enemy in his eyes. 300 years of Renan rule taught him nothing.
What I have come to understand is that the conflict extends beyond Dahnan versus Renan. There is an internal quarrel as well. I mean to bring about a true, lasting coexistence in Menancia. But there are more walls we must topple first.
And you don't think you can pull it off?
Well, you seem to think you can, at least.
Does that make us enemies?
Insofar as an exchange of swordplay, no, it doesn't.
Not good enough for you?
Are you really... Forgive me. I will continue to fight by your side a while longer. That much I have decided.
I took a look around inside the ship just in case, but I didn't find anything that looked like it might be suspicious.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You know, it wasn't until I left Calaglia that I finally realized just how big the world is.
When we tore down the wall in Calaglia, and I could finally see the horizon in the far-off distance, I had the exact same thought.
Yeah, somehow the sea is different though. I'm not sure just how to put it. It's almost as if it just goes on forever. I bet my old man would have been blown away by this view.
Yeah.
Ever since he died, I've been thinking about what it was that he was really trying to say to me at the end. I keep going over his words again and again. And heck, maybe I'm just overthinking it all. But still, sometimes I wonder if it could have turned out differently. If there was something I could have done. But no matter how much I play it back, I'm still no closer to finding any answers. And then there's everything with Rinwell. I stopped her from killing Almeidrea, but was that really the right thing to do? Or did I just end up making things harder for her? I feel like such a screw-up.
You're not the only one. I keep asking myself what Zephyr would have done had he been here. Like I think, how would Zephyr have handled Rinwell?
Yeah, I think he definitely would have stopped her. No doubt about it.
And that's exactly what you did, Law. I think he'd be really proud of you.
Alphen.
Zephyr's not the worst yardstick to measure ourselves against. Let's both do our best to make him proud.
Sounds like a deal. Thanks, Alphen.
Wonder how much longer it's going to be before we catch up to Almeidrea. I'll ask Mahavar.